did what? Oh my God. Okay. I'll handle this. I promise. You're welcome. All right, send me that picture. You're naughty. Gentlemen, that was your girl, and apparently we've got to talk. So let me see if I can explain this and not hurt your feelings too bad. You're a stud. You're amazing. Like super studly. But unfortunately, even sexy studly studs sometimes need a little help from the doctor. Research has concluded that you've been doing some things wrong, and apparently she's not happy. Today, we're gonna fix it, because the truth is, gentlemen, there are some things that dudes, even studly, amazing dudes like you, are doing wrong when it comes to those spicy senorita satisfaction situations. So if you're ready, if you are ready to be a rock star, gentlemen, why don't you drop Dr. Love one of these to be like, yo, seriously, I'm not that bad. One of the downsides of watching the movies is that it's not reality, and we've talked about this before, and unfortunately, as dudes, we'll see things, we'll think, yo, that's incredible. That move, are you kidding me? I'm gonna try that next time I'm getting freaky with that spicy senorita. We do it, and unfortunately, she doesn't have the heart to tell you she absolutely hates it. Today, guys, we're going over 8 things that she absolutely hates. Number 1 is talking, a super big game that you don't end up delivering. Girl, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. And a little bit of this, and prepare yourself for what I'm gonna do next, which is that. Yes, exactly. I hope you're ready and can handle the situation, right? And then the situation actually happens, and it's over in 2 seconds. Research has concluded, when it comes to talking and hyping yourself up, gentlemen, remember, it's better to underpromise and over-deliver. Since we're talking about talking, we gotta talk about the second thing that she absolutely hates. You know, there's nothing wrong with talking and being all sexy and saying things, right? That's great. It shows you're enthusiastic and you're excited. Generally speaking, women love when they know that you're enjoying it. They love being talked to, and sometimes in a dirty, slightly dirty way. But what they don't love is when you start degrading them during the process that you see in some of these movies, right? Calling people a B or a slut, or like, I'm gonna, like that's not necessarily sexy. Which brings us to number 3, and that is pushing somebody past their comfort zone too fast or too far, all right? Now, you may be a freak, right? That's cool. I have no problem with you being as freaky as you want to be, but there comes a point at which you've got to make sure that the person that you are getting frisky with is sharing in your freakiness. There's nothing wrong with being as frisky and freaky as you want to be, as long as the person that you're doing it with is on the same page. But one of the issues that happens in a relationship is when one person wants something a little bit more than the other. And one of the things that will absolutely destroy the mood or the enjoyment of a potential situation is when somebody feels pressured or pushed into something they're not interested or comfortable with. Number 4 is being selfish and not reciprocating the action. Brenda, you gotta go visit Brenda. I think the doctor better explain this. And I'm not talking about for like 2 seconds, which is a big common mistake and complaint that a lot of women have. They're like, yo, don't even go down there if you're not gonna spend a little bit of time. But just going down and doing the obligatory little, you know, whatever for 10 seconds ain't getting it done, son. Since we're talking about positions, we gotta talk about the 5th thing that they absolutely hate, is your constant switching of positions every 2 seconds. Once again, there's nothing wrong with changing or trying different things, right? But if you're trying different things every 2 seconds, you're not allowing for a rhythm to actually develop, and it's ruining the situation. Research has concluded that you're trying to make it last longer. I get it, right? One thing that you can actually do if you are somebody that wants to make it last a little bit longer is use something called Roman swipes. It's little wipes you can wipe on prior to actually getting frisky and freaky that will numb it and make it not so sensitive. I'm going to link to it down below, because Roman is today's video sponsor, and the doctor would also like to talk to you a little bit more about being Roman ready. The other thing that Roman can help you with is something that 52% of dudes between the ages of 40 and 70 will experience at some point in their life, which is ED. When the moment arrives, gentlemen, you want to be ready, Roman ready. And treating your ED is one of the things that's going to allow you to be confident and ready for the situation when it's ready and time to get frisky. Roman's system is completely confidential and totally discreet, and no big like logos or labels on the packages. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for your erectile dysfunction, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan, and if medication is appropriate, Roman will will ship it to you with free 2-day shipping. Getting started is super simple. Just go to GetRoman.com/alpha and complete an online visit. Take care of your ED without leaving the home. Complete an online visit today to connect with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional and take care of it. Guys, hit the link down below. Go to GetRoman.com/alpha, and if prescribed, you're going to get $15 off your first order of ED treatment. Make sure you are ready to have confidence and control this fall. Roman ready. The next mistake that a lot of dudes make because they're so excited to finally be there is being too aggressive with the boobies. Research has concluded boobs are awesome. And as dudes, we love them, right? And we see them and we're like, yeah, yes, right? And we want to do things to them because we love them. But the reality is that you got to make sure you are not too aggressive and just grabby or pinchy or grab it. You got to chill. A lot of times less is more when it comes to touching, when it comes to caressing, when it comes to doing things that you want to do to them. Start slow, soft, gentle, right? If you want to go a little more, just see how it's responding. And if she doesn't like it, she will a lot of times move, and not in a good move. It's more like a get the fuck off me move. So talking about aggression, gentlemen, the next mistake that a lot of guys make is not being aggressive enough. Hi, yes, I would like to squeeze the booty and possibly touch the boobies, and then possibly, if you're not too busy, maybe we could have the sex. Dude, come on! At this point, you don't need a doctor to explain this to you like you're 3. Actually, not like you're 3. Like you're 18 of legal age. Because exactly, I'd get in trouble with that. Anyway, here's the deal. Gentlemen, you gotta be a man. You gotta let her know, yo mama, I'm ready, I'm wanting, I think you are the spiciest senorita I've ever seen, and I cannot wait to get my paws on you and drive you sick and do all sorts of nasty, naughty things. But don't oversell, gentlemen. You gotta remember, underplay your hand. Even if you are a rock star, don't let her know yet. The next thing that these spicy senoritas are not super pumped up about when they actually discover, and that is you being a hot, unmanscaped mess down your pants. Just like as dudes, you want the person that you're about to do things to be clean and smell good and all that good stuff, right? Do you think she's any different? Do you think she wants to go downtown to visit Al, only to find, bang, monster man, push down your pants, and she's like, where? I think I see Al. Or do you think she's all like, oh my God, Becky, he smelled so horrible, I loved it. Said no spicy senorita ever. Gentlemen, you gotta make sure that Big Al is clean. You gotta make sure he is powdered. You gotta make sure he is fresh as solution, gentlemen, make sure you trim the bush to make Big Al a little bit bigger. Also, make sure you are powdering on a regular basis to make sure that it's absorbing the wetness, the odor, so you don't smell super funky. Now, but if you didn't powder and you're like, yo, I'm not really sure if I'm super clean, you can do this, right? Take your hand, run it down your pants, and give it a sniff. How does it smell? If it smells horrible, then go into the bathroom and clean yourself up a little bit. Wet wipes are amazing for just freshening up a little bit before you get frisky. And last but definitely last is try not to. You really shouldn't hit it and quit it. You know what really makes somebody feel horrible about themselves is if they're all getting frisky and freaky with you, right? As soon as you're done, you're like, all right, deuces, I'm out. To try to hang out a little bit. Gentlemen, what you do after, right? Whether or not it's talking or hanging out, chilling, going to grab a pizza is super important in terms of not making somebody feel horrible about themselves, or you use them just to get frisky and freaky. I know, right? When you're done, you're like, all right, I got things to do, baby. But here's the thing. If you expect to possibly, eventually, hopefully, get a little more of that, gentlemen, you gotta just hang out a little bit. Don't make somebody feel horrible about themselves, because that's honestly what happens. You are amazing. And as the doctor says, research has concluded that you're a stud.